How's it gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to Captain America and the Avengers for the NES. Most people know the cool arcade game, which is a beat-em-up, where you play as 4 members of the Avengers, but nope, this is the NES game that does not follow that at all. Let's just jump in there, because it's gonna go right into the demo mode if I don't. So, you're in trouble, Avengers! That's the Mandarin, I think because of the rings, right? Oh no, Tony and Vision! You were blasted by a single blast from the rings, and that's all it took. Wow. Good job, guys. Ha 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 ha. You're so happy with yourself, Mandarin. Charleston is being attacked. Go check it out. And that's Wasp, and you'll know that because Captain America only responds with Roger Wasp or Thanks Wasp and barely says anything else. You gain power by collecting power stones scattered in the cities. There's a force shield over every exit of the city. You'll have to collect key crystals hidden throughout each stage to break through. Thanks, Wasp. And here is Map of America. Let's head to Tampa, the first level. This is a side-scrolling kind of beat-em-up. It's a platformer with some beat-em-up elements to it. But it is okay. I actually chose this game to play on the channel and announced on my Patreon before I actually even tried this game. Why? Because, to be honest, I realized that I needed a small game, kind of just to go between this and my next game. And Captain America, the new Captain America movie, Captain America 4, what was it called? Brave New World, is about to come out in theaters. Actually, I'm timing this. It's actually timed perfectly. I didn't mean to. It just worked out really well. That this episode will come out when the movie hits theaters. So I was like, that's awesome. So let's play something. And there's not really a Captain America game. I mean, there's actually an Xbox 360 Captain America game, but I wanted something smaller. And I looked, I was like, oh, okay, there's Captain America and the Avengers. And there is the beat 'em up where you can play as Captain America, Steve Rogers, Vision, Iron Man, and Hawkeye. And that's kind of cool, except like when you play a beat 'em up, you want to play as like all the characters where you die and you come back. But I want to focus on Captain America. So this version, instead, Vision and Iron Man have been captured, and so you play as Captain America. You can play as Hawkeye as well. We are going to as well, but most of the time I will be focused on Captain America because he's simply the better character in this game. But yeah, I didn't play it. I just looked it up, and I was like, I'll just do this. It could be a quickie, it might not be. Played it through. I was like, okay, no, this will be a full Let's Play. It's longer than an hour, and it's okay. It's not amazing, but if you clear the city stage where Hawkeye is, you'll get to switch places with him. Yeah, he starts in a different place in America, so. Roger, Wasp. Yeah, okay. And he's over there. He's the H on there. He's in New Orleans. We'll go to Mississippi. It's weird because you start in a stage, and then you leave that stage to play a different stage. You can go back to New Orleans. But this is Hawkeye. We're going to shoot upwards. You got these little capsule things like that one up there that only Hawkeye can reach. And right now I'm just getting points and stuff, but each one could have points like this. It could have health, or it could have these power crystals. And that's what makes the game not amazing. So power crystals, you get 100 of them, and you power up the current Avenger. So that was like worth, I don't know, 1 or 5 or something. I don't really care. The big ones are worth 10. And the game starts out pretty simple, pretty easy. And then gets extraordinarily difficult, and if you want an easy time through it, you gotta grind. And I mean, like, a lot of people from what I've seen, that's a 10 one there, a lot of people from what I've seen online when they play this game is they literally just use the first stage, or first or second stage, and just go back and forth from, like, the big stones. And once they get the big stone, they leave the level, you pause, you go to return, and you just go back into the level and get more, and they just power them up. I think you like power up each Avenger like 4 levels. I don't have time for that, and it's not fun. So we are gonna, I wouldn't say grind, but we are gonna go to like every one of these little pod things. I do want to level up my guys, because I'm gonna try to get this without getting a game over. What happens too is if one of your characters dies, or yeah, you lose a character. Let's say Captain America dies, then Hawkeye needs to go find him in a different level. It's kind of annoying because you're replaying levels that way, so we're gonna try not to do that too many times, especially if we haven't seen the level, or sorry, we have seen the level. We don't want to have to play it again, but it's a little weird. And the fact that you have to find an exit crystal in order to leave the level is super odd. If you clear the city stage where Cap is, yeah, I don't know how they call him Cap. Very comic booky. Roger, Wasp, I say the same thing as Captain America. And we kind of should just switch back and forth, and we can just kind of do the same character over and over again. We're going back to Miami because I want to do every stage on the map. This game can actually be pretty short if you only do the stages you need to do. That's no fun. We want to kind of see everything, a little bit of everything anyways. Why not, right? What you'll notice too is that, come here, why are you not dying? There we go. You'll hear the same two songs over and over again. Hawkeye and Captain America each have their own level theme, and depending on who you play as. And that's the only music in the game, pretty much, other than the like boss music and stuff. It's kind of frustrating. Levels like this are fun. The city levels, I like going in and kind of exploring, finding the doors and seeing where the exit crystals are. There it is, big exit crystal. Still gonna explore a little bit. It's still worth getting health, obviously, and points if you want them. Only 3 appear at one time, it looks like. I don't really know what the point. Like 5? Woo. Maybe it's more than that. I've never really paid attention. Score is not a thing, especially games where the score isn't even on the screen. It's hard to care about your score when that's the case. Dang you. Oh yeah, you have like a dash. I should be explaining Captain America's move. You throw a shield, obviously. You can dash, which does take out enemies. I don't know what it's called, but I always call it the Charging Stars and Stripes, because that's, you know, from Marvel vs. Capcom, where Cap yells it out. You also press down in midair, and if Hawkeye was captured here, that H would have saved him, basically. I don't know why it's like that, but you can hold down, you can actually like smash people downwards with the shield, which is pretty cool. But now I actually do have to beat Tampa again, because I went back to Miami just so you guys can see it. It's really weird. Late in the game, and I mean like second last stage, you get the Quinjet, and that allows you to fly all over America and skip the levels, which says to me, like, common sense would dictate if that's the case, then Captain America and Hawkeye are literally walking across America. And also, I think it's funny, so every level is based on an American city, a real American city, except for, like, one. And they all just have one of, like, 3 looks to them. Like, either they look like this kind of river forest kind of thing, which is my favorite. I like these a lot, so I like 3 of them in the game. That, or they're that city that we just saw, like that cityscape kind of thing, or just inside a building, and that's the really boring one, and most of the levels are that, which is such a shame. See that I'm holding the down thing, you can jump on the water a little bit, but you can only do it from a spinning jump, so if you're not spinning, you can't do it. So there we go. If you clear this, I know, Wasp, I'm sorry, you don't do much in this game. It's like they put her there to make her feel important. I feel bad, because she's a great character, too. So let's head over to Montgomery. And there we go, our first indoor level. And this sucks because the first indoor level we see has the lights off. So you can't really see where all the little power things are. Mind you, I've played this enough times at this point that most of them are kind of like in the same areas. This game shares a lot of the same layouts within the levels, a lot. So you kind of get used to like, all right, it's gonna be around here. Hawkeye, it's stupid. They place the things where you have to duck a lot of the times for Hawkeye to hit the things. Like, it's really, really dumb. I don't know why yeah, right there, for example. Like, I don't know why they position that. Like, you have a character, imagine Mega Man, if every enemy you couldn't hit because you had to, like, duck. In fact, they did that in Mega Man DOS. It was terrible. Yeah. Oh, another thing that Cap can do that Hawkeye can't, there's a couple little ledges, like these ledges, I just fell through one. Cap can hang off of them. And it's actually pretty cool. It's very neat. It reminds me very much of, oh darn, like Shatterhand when you grip onto the wire fence kind of stuff. Hawkeye can't do that. Hawkeye is the worst in this. He's also weaker than Cap, so for the most part I am going to be concentrating on Cap. Cap is going to be who I'm going to take out bosses with, except for like one boss which is pretty much made for Hawkeye, and it takes forever because of just the lack of power with Hawkeye, but it is what it is. There we go. That was Montgomery. Hit the left or right direction key twice to have Cap make a running tackle. Again, something that Hawkeye can't do. Hawkeye can just shoot arrows. That's all he has, and it's a shame. Like, not even different types of arrows. Oh, you notice there's little tornadoes. Those are like almost like random battles. It's very weird. And I'm gonna try to avoid them when I can because they have really, really bad headache-inducing backgrounds. I'm gonna try to see if I can edit them so they're a little less nauseating. I'm not sure if I can though. It's not like a quick on-off strobe kind of thing. It's this weird like scrolling. Oh, you'll see. I'll probably get one either this episode or next episode. So I don't think there's a way to beat the game without hitting at least once. I'm not sure. I think there's one part of the game where they just bar off the area of the map. They don't move. Because right now they're kind of moving, so you can kind of get lucky, like Hammer Brothers, kind of. So, here. I want that. Yeah! I want as much as I can for Cap. The first time you get 100, the major thing is your health gets increased. You see that there's 2 little things. That's actually not true. You have a little bar that's on the pause screen. There, that's the hanging nose. Ooh, go with that. Oh no! Aw. Yeah, Cap can hang off this. But yeah, basically when you get hit, at the beginning of the game anyways, enemies don't do a lot, so you can take multiple hits per one of those little orbs or little balls of health. Later in the game, even when like Cap has like 4 health, 1 hit's gonna knock 1 off or 2 off. It's incredible how hard this game gets if you're not leveling up your characters, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, I always have a choice to level up in between episodes if I really want to, so I'd rather not do it. It's very boring. So your life also stays from level to level, so if you have like 1 hit left at the end of a fight, or end of a level, I mean, when you go back to the world map, nope, you don't gain any health from that, so you go into a level and immediately die, and then you gotta send Hawkeye or Cap to another level to save the other character. It plays well, the combat's fun, the music is good, and they mess it up with bad gameplay decisions. Do you know what I mean? It's aggravating. I don't know what's worse. A game that has terrible gameplay decisions, but plays a lot of fun, but is bogged down by those decisions, or a game that has amazing gameplay decisions, but is bogged down with ugly graphics, bad music, and terrible controls. I honestly don't know what's worse. Because at least this is technically playable for a while before it gets bad. So I don't know. Make sure not to hit those like glowy, weird rings of power or something, like coming from those little areas. They will kill you instantly. Maybe not instantly, maybe it just takes a lot of health, and I just don't have a lot of health right now. But I obviously don't walk into them, so stay away from them because they will basically kill you. Don't take the chance. So some of the exits, especially the ones in these warehouses, all these warehouses look the friggin' same. Usually they'll have like a little bit of rings of power thingy barriers. The end. Okay, good. Like there it did, for example. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm doing okay for my gems. Yeah, this didn't have them. Sometimes it does. Cap will avoid water and spikes by jumping and pressing the down key. The down key? Okay, sure. Roger, Wasp. Now the most annoying part. We do want... Oh, geez, Hawkeye, get out of there. Hawkeye is going to do the exact same level I just beat, and that's the only way to, like, combine the 2 Avengers together so that they are playable together. So, get more pointage. Not that it matters. But yeah. Hawkeye actually does need to go into a different area to get the exit crystal or whatever for this, 51, that's pretty good too, to get out of this level, because he can't hang off ledges, so he actually can't get the exit crystal where Cap did. So there's 2 places sometimes just because of that. So it's kind of neat. But I still want to get some crystals, so I want to make sure I explore at least a little bit. The hearts that you can get, the basic red hearts will fill up a little bit of health, but the red hearts with the white outline give you a lot more. So shoot diagonally, nice, got that. And there we go. So we can't get this, even though I'd be able to shoot it. Oh, maybe I can shoot it. There we go. I actually can't get it. So down we go. There's another exit crystal. But yeah, the red hearts with the white outlines fill you a lot more. At first I thought they filled you up completely, but they don't. When you get later in the game and you start having a lot more health, it does a good chunk, don't get me wrong. It's a decent amount. You really want them, but yeah. But yeah, the first time you get 100, you increase your health a good chunk. The second time, you increase your power and health, and with Cap, his shield will actually start going behind him too, like so it zigzags around him as you throw it. Hawkeye, I forget what it is. I think you just shoot faster or something like that. I don't really concentrate with him very often. It's very rare that I get like 2 levels with him, so I don't know. I'm pretty much just... The only reason I really want Hawkeye is just in case something happens to Cap, I'm not just dead. That would, damn, rocket to the face. I want to be able to save Cap, so. And again, for that one boss, actually it's against the Mandarin, so. Get out of my way, I'm gonna arrow you in the dick. There we go, and now they're combined together. Apple avoid water, yeah, I know, and basically you've heard all the things she has to say in terms of powering up her characters. Alright, Charleston. Oh, we didn't go down to New Orleans. Ah, screw it. I'm not going back. Maybe when we get the Quinjet, maybe I'll remember, I don't know. Basically, though, one of the big reasons why I don't want to just avoid going places is because you want to level up. Oh, we have a forced little battle here. And you have to, basically, an infinite amount of these blue guys and red guys will show up, and you need to kill a certain amount of them. I don't know exactly how many, but they will keep going. There's another level, there's a place where Cap can just hang, and they won't even try to attack you, and I've waited like 5 minutes just to see, and you do have to kill them, so. But they get more and more frequent, and we start getting mini bosses too. There's 2 like kind of mini bosses that start to appear really frequently at the end of the game, and just basically Cap's the best for them, so. But they get very frustrating. It's nice to be doing only 20-minute episodes again. We did Paper Mario earlier this year. It was the only large Let's Play we've done so far. We started like January 3rd, and it went on until just a couple days ago. And, half-hour episodes are fun, but because you get to do a lot, but it means that it's a lot, plus the editing with all that stuff. But now we're just, just doing 20-minute episodes feels a little nicer. Here we go. This is our first real boss. This is, I think it's the Wizard. I don't think I've ever heard of this villain before. I had to look him up before I started playing just to kind of see. I guess he is a Fantastic Four villain. Specifically, though, he's a Human Torch villain. I've never heard of him. I actually don't know a whole lot about Fantastic Four, other than some of the movie stuff. And the new movie looks fantastic. The trailer just dropped yesterday from when I am recording this. But yeah, the Wizard here is very easy, as you can really tell. The bosses, for the most part, most of them are very easy. They kind of fall into a dumb pattern. That's dumb. Hit and either duck or, just do this. Pretty easy. It's a little mind-numbing. And weirdly enough, when you get close to beating them, they'll start flashing, but instead of just flashing, your theme will start. It's almost like a cool little push. Like the game cheering you on. Oh, he didn't do it there, okay. He can turn off the lights, actually, which is kind of a neat idea. But he doesn't do it very often, as you can see. But when that happens, he's invisible. For some reason. But when that happens, just hit one of the on-off switches, and then just get back. You can see bosses take a long time. That's another reason why you just want to level up your character. Your power definitely changes. Oh, there we go. So we're going to get out of the way. Don't... Ah, damn. Okay. There we go. Ooh! That was close. Yeah, the flashing life there means I'm going to die if I take one more hit. Which would suck. I really don't want to die to you or any boss, obviously. Come on, man. Boss take way too long. Ugh, such a long boss battle. Don't worry, there's plenty more of these. There we go, finally. Oh my goodness. Even my defeat won't stop the plot. America's biggest city will be under the ocean by now. Soon that would be New York. What? At least he didn't say thanks, Wasp. Urgh! Emergency, there's trouble in New York. Go at once. Roger, Wasp. No, it's not. What should we do? Yeah, you know what? We'll hit to Richmond. We'll see one of these red alert areas, and we'll call it a day. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I really hope this isn't too bad on your eyes. This is ugly and gross and mind-numbing. Thankfully, like I said, we don't have to do too many of these, and they don't last too long. You can see Cap's health is just deteriorating right now. Oh, is that it? Perfect. Well, with that, we'll continue next time. I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.